In fact, because of that, the United Nations asked me to, based on this painting, to create the One Heartbeat Award for the world. Because this world is a suffering and also a disturbed world, a wounded world. This particular
can you see? I'm looking at Africa here.
Yes, right.
The continent. This is absolutely stunning.
We have actually 7 different meanings in this particular.
7 meanings in the art
the
piece.
award. For example, this is the heart. Is a shape of the heart that elevating upward to God, to heaven. It's also a hand of prayer that we ask God to give us the wisdom to be more loving and to know Him well. And also, this is the DNA. It's a twisting DNA symbolizing we are all brothers and sisters. And also, the blue color symbolizes the hope, the hope for the world. And the purple color talk about the passion of love from God to all of us. And the
purple for royalty.
Exactly. And the gold color talking about the victory. If we can, in God's grace, to express our love to one another, and then we achieve more hope for the world.
Isn't this meaningful? So much thought, and I'm sure prayer has gone into this, William. And all of that meaning, and by the way, 7, you know, is the number of perfection, number of completion, number for God. It's just perfect that there are 7 things symbolized in this award.
Yeah.
But the award itself, and I wonder how many of my daughter knew all about this, learned about the Millennial Development Goals of the United Nations. These are all, the hope is that they would be achieved by 2015. Things like eradicate extreme hunger and poverty globally. Number 2 goal, achieve universal primary education. Number 3, promote gender equality and empower women. On it goes. I have 8 goals here. This award, this year, tell us who it went to.
Now, we have presented the award to Desmond Tutu, Bishop Desmond Tutu from South Africa, because he had been sharing love, because as a human being, also as a very spiritual person.
Very much a Goodwill ambassador.
Exactly. So we have been sharing presented to him. We also presented that some times ago to the Secretary General of the United Nations, President of the General Assemblies.
We have a photograph of this, don't we?
Yes, right, yes.
Now, he wanted, this is the Secretary General with the prototype of this award. And may I say, you had the audacity to turn down his request to keep that one. Why would you not let him keep the prototype?
I guess when Ban Ki-moon himself is a beautiful human being, he asked, William, it's so beautiful, can I have it now? And I said, no. Of course, his chief of staff will say, Mr. Ho, did you really say no to the Secretary General of the United Nations of the world? And I humbly have to say no, because it's not ready. You deserve the best. The UN and the world deserve the best. God deserves the best. So you have to wait. So I guess he understood that. And for us as Christians, as human beings, we need to give our best to the world, so that the world will have more love and hope.
You know, Johann Goethe, the poet, philosopher, said, in art, the best is good enough. I think you've embraced that philosophy, William.
Agreed.
And the reason that this isn't sitting in the UN, my first question was, why doesn't Desmond Tutu have the award? You make another award for him to take. But this should be in the UN right now.
Because usually this is between me and UN, is that they should have a permanent location there. But UN is undergoing extensive renovation, development. It's a 50-year-old building. So I think I better keep it for myself first. And then maybe when it's finished this renovation, we will finalize the location at that moment. But more importantly, every time I will create 2 awards for each year, because this award is not only an award, it's a piece of art. To me, arts have 2 ends. One is non-repeatable. Our art cannot be repeated.
Each one is unique.
Exactly. It's non-replaceable. Also, our life every children, every child, every one of us is one of a kind. Our life cannot be repeated. And that makes us so precious, so sincere. And our life cannot be replaced. No one can replace any one of us in front of the TV. We are, in God's eye, the most beautiful pieces of art.
In fact, He calls us a masterpiece.
Exactly. We are the masterpiece out of love and hope. And that's why we need to give our best to the world, so that the children in China, Africa, India, in Canada, and US, we can give them hope and love because of God.
Well, it's very easy to see that the art that you create, these awards, are fueled by a very deep passion for what you call a beautiful journey of joy. That's what you would like life to be for everyone on this planet.
Yes.
You have a passion for children. I know you've taught children art and they love you, and then the parents want you to come and teach them because you share so much of yourself along with the skills that you master. But you were just a little child when you were very lost and despairing, and you hadn't found the joy in living. Just capsulize that chapter of your life for us.
Well, I guess we human beings are sometimes we think that we can know many things, but I guess we have to be humble, because we just realize that we have to realize that we are so small in the whole universe. And the whole universe is just a little creation of God. And God has loved us so much. So how can we connect us back to the one who created us? And I think that strikes me to move on, continue to move on, to discover more beauty and amazing love from God every single moment of our lives. To me, we're only foretasting the beauty and love of God at this very moment. I'm sure that as we discover, as artists, as human beings, in eternity, we will see every single moment something new that we discover from God in His love and in His joy and His wisdom. We just have to be humble. And I guess we just have to be realistic on that part. And that, yeah.
I wish we had more time. There was a place in William's life where he prayed a pinpoint prayer.
Also,
a specific prayer.
Also, I have to say that we have to treasure every moment of our life as the last moment that we can cherish and have the privilege to serve Him and to serve the rest of the world. Every moment is our last moment. We just have to treasure it.
Live every day, every moment as a gift from God, which
Exactly.
it is. And Ephesians 2:10 says, we are God's workmanship.
Exactly.
His masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do good works which He prepared in advance for us to do. Goethe said, a life should resemble a work of art. And William, you could not be doing more to help make that happen for people around the globe. We are so proud of you as a brother in Christ. These are magnificent awards. Their mission is a beautiful one. Thank you for all that you are doing.
Please continue to pray for me.
We will, won't we?